So by us knowing that, and that, think if Christ had a dividing line with us. Oh, that's something to think about, huh? Think if Christ said, well, you got a little sin on your life, I can't take you in. Think if Christ said, well, you don't praise the way I want you to praise on Sundays, so I'm not going to take you in. Think if Christ said, well, you wouldn't give that individual over there something because of his skin color, well, I'm not going to take you in. You see, what we do is we stop the blessings of God. And I know we are all in need of a blessing, but ultimately we in need for a more intimate relationship with God, for him to grow more real to us today. So when things take place in our life, because there's some things that's going to take place outside of this church. It's some things that's going to take place on your jobs and in the store and in Walmart and different places. And how will we react? I heard a pastor say one time, when we push on, it's going to show what's in us because it's going to come out. So if the vision is in us, when we push on, that's going to come out. We may say some words that we have to pray about. We may have to get back and say, God, please help me, Lord. And then sometimes what's amazing is that we'll say some stuff and we know that what we're going to say before we say it anyway. You ever did that? You know God ain't gonna be pleased with what we say, but we'll say it anyway. And then come back and say, God, please forgive me. Please, I need your grace and your mercy, but you let somebody have it on aisle 6 just a while ago. And you was mad about that Hawaiian bread that was on aisle 6 and they bumped into you and you got real disappointed. But you see, the thing is that God doesn't do that. Christ doesn't do that. He was praying for those individuals on the cross. If it was a dividing line there, that would have been a great dividing line. You persecute me, you beating on me, you spitting on me, but I'm still praying for you and I'm still accepting you if you accept me. Well, that's amazing, an essence of love right there. So we have to understand that what? We have to understand that our race won't go to heaven, but the Christ in us will. Anybody love the Lord today? I'm talking about a praise that you can give him, the praise that you know that it was just nobody but him. Amen. Amen. And this is a blessing to also bring forth the word. I know that it's a midweek service, and I know God is going to do what God come to do. Amen. And I pray that something was sold into us that we can grab onto, embrace, and carry out. I pray that something was sold into us that'll change our view or change our traditional way of thinking to the essence of getting closer to God. I pray that something was changed in us that created a new essence in our heart today. So when we go out tomorrow, we didn't just come to be entertained. We came to get something from God, use it, activate it in our life, and walk through it. So that's how we prepare and preparate the blessing that God has for us. Because when we walk in it, we understand that God can bless us when he can trust us. You see, so if God can trust you and be a good steward of something, and that's just not being a good steward of money, it can be a good steward of God's people. God will bring some people in your environment, in your essence, because he knows that he can speak something through you without you disobeying and just submitting to it, that he can speak something to the people and they can grow closer. Amen. Amen. Let's not give each other, let's give the Lord some praise today. Amen. And we thank God for what he has preparated for us today. And ultimately, at this time, I'm going to let Pastor Thompson come forward to complete the service. But it's just a blessing. We just want to just thank you all. But ultimately, we want to thank God because we know it's all about him. God bless you.